Hello, everyone. I'm glad to present you our paper, BCI design tool that enhances metacognitive monitoring by predicting and realizing live emotions. The motivation of this paper comes from the challenge during the design process. It's not easy to judge one's own design. During the design process, designers could lose fresh eye of their designs. Overly skeptical or overly optimistic about the designs can affect their creative processes. We wonder if we can design a design tool to aid self-evaluation processes and enhance designers' understanding of themselves. We come up with this idea of letting designers see the live predictions of their own emotions. So we develop this design tool and conduct the case study of 25 participants. Here are our research goals. The major one is to explore if real-time affect realizations could kind of modulate feelings of confidence and stimulate metacognitive reactions. Here you see the example on the demo of the participant designing in our system. Participants were designing a lobby space in VR, and they would be able to see the live predictions at the lower bottom corner. Our experiment included 4 sessions, main sessions, which were meant to systematically investigate the feasibility and usability of the tool and gain user feedbacks. We start with a training session. We presented them 360 panoramic environment stimulus, each for 10 seconds. They self-report arousal and valence after seeing each stimulant. The 49 stimulus came from the internet. We have experimenters rating them before the experiment to make sure each quadrant has similar amount of stimulus. After training, they practice necessary interactions for designing in VR. Researchers used this time to train the model. We asked them to design a lobby space of a healthcare center. Participants can change the geometry of the room, layout, and lighting fixture. Under each category, we have many options. By combination, we generated a big enough design space. In the reflection session or validation session, each time participant made a decision, the model would predict participants' emotional response and ask participants if they agreed or disagree with the model's opinion. We also asked participants to self-report arousal valence without saying model's predictions as another method of validation. In the final co-design session, participants were asked to find 3 favorite designs with the live predictions. There were no interference and participants were fully engaged in the design process. After that, we had a semi-structured interview. Those are some examples of the designs participants made. Those are the accuracies and the user model agreement rate. Even though we didn't achieve an impressive accuracy like 50% for a 3-class problem, many participants expressed high subjective trust with the system during online sessions. Regarding the findings in the interview, we noticed metacognitive feelings were motivated, especially when the model mismatched participants' indigenous feelings. However, over discrepancy can lead to distrust and neglect of the system. Finally, we think if we could identify certain behaviors during the design process, we can modulate subjective uncertainty more precisely through our intervention. Also, it's worth designing visual feedback that were less distractive, so the design and reflection processes could coexist better. Finally, we could ask participants to define what predictions are good designs for them ahead of time, so the live predictions could be interpreted by the designers more easily. Thank you.